What's up YouTube, Koi51 here, time for another video. And I'm sure this bit of news came to a shock to some, came to a shock to many, probably didn't shock anyone, highly doubt it. But essentially, Dissidia, the Final Fantasy game that pretty much everyone is clamoring for, is being developed by Team Ninja. Now, this news threw me off a lot. I didn't expect that Team Ninja would be working on a Final Fantasy, like I didn't expect it. I mean, which team is working on this game specifically, I have no idea. But I mean, it's like, if you look at Team Ninja's pedigree, they've worked with other developers before, they've worked with other companies before. I mean, never forget, they worked with Nintendo quite recently on the Hyrule Warriors, and to some extent the ill-forgotten Metroid Other M, which most of us really want to forget. Honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. But back onto this news, Dissidia Final Fantasy arcade game is being developed by Team Ninja. Now, there's good things and bad things about this news. Good thing is that yes, Team Ninja do know how to make a fighting game. They've made Dead or Alive. They understand the competitive scene. So this gives Dissidia a much needed boost in terms of maybe this could become a actual legit fighting game, and it could have its own sort of scene. Other positives include that I mean, Team Ninja really know their stuff with action games. I mean, they've made Ninja Gaiden, they've made a lot of action-oriented games, so it kind of makes sense that they work on Dissidia. So, like, Dissidia is very much as much as an action game as like as Ninja Gaiden. There's a lot of like nuances with its combat system. Kingdom Hearts, it's pretty close to, but it does have its own share of understanding blocking, parrying, and very core fighting game mechanics. And all of this was pretty much revealed at a closed conference by Square Enix themselves. I'll read the article to you just to really clear it up. During a special closed conference 2015, Square Enix shared more info on their upcoming arcade title, Dissidia Final Fantasy. The company revealed that Koei Tecmo's Team Ninja are developing the game. Dengeki shares more from the event. We don't need to really read about that. The Sony Computer Entertainment president Atsushi Morita made an appearance during the press and revealed that Dissidia Final Fantasy is being developed while using the PlayStation 4's core system of technology. Well, this means that the game will likely see an eventual PlayStation 4 release. A PS4 version hasn't been officially announced yet, and they say that they would like for fans to first enjoy it in arcades. According to a Square Enix producer, there won't be any development toward a console release until at least a year after the launch of the arcade version. The above image shows us a look at the arcade machine that is said to have some crystal motif and a very Final Fantasy design to it. Again, some of its designs are temporary and it's still subject to change. A location test will be held in Japan at Tokyo, Sendai, and Aichi Prefecture starting on April 17th until the 19th. There will be another location test in Tokyo, Osaka, and Fukuoka Prefecture from April 24th through 26th. So we can expect to hear more details on the game around then. This is really cool news. I think this is really good. It's not 100% confirmation, but it is a confirmation, and it's not. It's definitely, like, they're not gonna, they've already said that they're not making a console version now. They wanted to make an arcade version first, which is totally understandable. You'd think that this game would just come straight to consoles. No. In Japan, that doesn't work like that. In Japan, they usually have an arcade version first. Just sort of like I wouldn't say it's like a beta test, but it is a test nonetheless for the eventual release of console games. We've seen it with other fighting games. So we've seen it with like BlazBlue, Persona 4, Arena. They get arcade releases at least a year in advance, or shorter than that, and people in Japan love, like, as much as we'd like to, like, as much as we hate it, the arcade scene in Japan is very big. Arcades are pretty much the dominant form of video gaming for a lot of people, and companies see that, Japanese companies see that, and that's why they want to jump on the bandwagon. So if a company like Square Enix and Team Ninja team up and make a game like Dissidia, it's gonna bring in interest from people just to go to arcades and spend their money. That's how they make their money back. I mean, we saw it with another game that is funny enough came out. It's coming out here on console nearly a long time after the Japanese release, is Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. If you don't know what that game is, it's pretty much an anime fighter with Dengeki Bunko light novel published characters like Sword Art Online. I love the big name anime characters. When that game came out in the arcades, a lot of people came out just to try it out, and it was only in arcades. So a lot of people really were only exposed to it in arcades. But the console sales weren't that big. I can't remember the exact numbers, but essentially, well, I bought a copy, but that doesn't really count. What I'm trying to say is, the arcade scene is very big. So people just need to not feel that this game is not coming to consoles, because it is coming to consoles. They've essentially, if you read into the article, Sony Computer Entertainment President Atsushi Morita said it's running on the PlayStation 4's core system and technology. That's pretty big confirmation. If a game can just backwards run on PlayStation 4, I don't see them limiting themselves to just the arcade scene if they're already running on PlayStation 4 architecture. It just makes no sense for them to not do that. And considering this a game, it translates perfectly to controller. I was trying to figure out the words just then and my brain escaped me, but essentially this game translates to controllers perfectly fine. I mean, another example of a game that never came out here to consoles in any shape or form is Gunslinger Stratos, which actually has an anime out right now. That game uses 2 light guns and has controllers built into the light guns, and you combine the light guns to make a 3rd gun. See, that game just doesn't work on a controller, so it makes sense that this game just translates over, since it's pretty much built for a controller. Anyway, since they've said that it's not officially announced, it's kind of announced already. They've already announced, it's one of those things where we can't officially say it's out, it's going to be out, but essentially they say, we can't work on it until a year after the arcade version, which means that yes, it's going to come out, it's just going to take a little bit longer. Anyway, hopefully we get to see more information during April 17th to the 19th on the game, since the arcade run will be out. A lot of Dengeki Bunko footage came out during that time, so you'll expect me to see if there's anything that's kind of relevant to talk about. But essentially, this is going to be good. Team Ninja know their stuff. I'm just hoping there's not a lot of DLC, which kind of ruins DOA 5 in a way. But then again, it'll be pretty cool to see Team Ninja's interpretations of costume DLC. Come on, tell me you guys aren't excited for that. I mean, not the fact that you get to buy them, but the fact is, what are they going to do with it? These are beloved Final Fantasy characters. What are they going to do? Make Cloud into a shirtless emo? Yeah, I mean, stupid ads. But, essentially, they're going to make Cloud into a shirtless emo. We might have a Zack costume. It's ideas that could flow around. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Jesus, man, these ads are crazy, man. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Koi51 out.